All right, man, we're going walking, we're going talking, we're going outside, and we're going to do that in a minute. Man, I'm going to forgo all the regular stuff, about the travel agency stuff, but I am Michael Allen from travelcostaricanow.com. And the only thing I'm really going to ask you, man, if you appreciate all the videos we've done in the last 12 years, and there is a lot of different ones, we just don't do one thing. I'd appreciate if you go to travelcostaricanow.com and hit the donate button. Matter of fact, why I'm leaving here in a minute to go over to D'Angelo's is we're editing our new video, which we went rappelling a couple weeks ago. Whew. I'm getting too old for that, but it's going to be a good video. It's going to be a good video. Okay, so this video I'm doing today is really got nothing to do with Costa Rica, except for the fact it's where I live, and it's the backdrop of what I'm about to talk to you about or tell you about. And I'm sure it did have some effects in only the way Costa Rica could. So maybe that'll make sense here in a minute. So before we get started, I don't like the word happy. It just never really resonated with me. I prefer the word content. But that said, if I've ever been happy in my life, it's probably right now. And I'm going to tell you why as we walk over to D'Angelo's. All right, let's do this. Let's get it off my ugly mug though. Hold on. All right, let's do this. Okay, so what's happened? Why am I happy? Well, I'm going to tell you why. For those of you who haven't really followed along, or maybe you have, I probably had the worst year and a half of my life was probably the end of 2020 and 2021. I mean, it sucked really bad. Now, I don't want to say that the plight of my life during COVID was worse than anybody else's by any means, but for me, it sucked. It totally sucked. Oh, I'm also going to tell you how I beat long COVID, so that's coming up too. But okay, so what happened? So I just had a series of events that, man, I thought it was over for me. I thought my old age is setting in. I'm done. I'm on the downward slope, going, I don't know. Okay, so I got COVID twice during that time. I actually got Omicron too, but that was nothing. And actually having COVID wasn't a problem for me. I'm not vaccinated. I wouldn't get vaccinated, because I'm healthy. I might be older, but I'm very healthy. I was never scared of getting COVID. But what happened with me is I got what they call long COVID. There's the volcano. So I got long COVID, and I can tell you, you wouldn't wish this on your worst enemy. I had always heard about people that had, there's a friend. I've always heard about people that had, fatigue syndrome, that, I forget what it's called. How's it going?
Make sure you reduce this though.
Okay. So what happened was, after I had gotten COVID, I got the long COVID. It wouldn't go away. I mean, things were happening to me. I literally was so fatigued. Sorry, I gotta watch cars and stuff too. I was literally going to bed 5, 6, 7 times a day. Now, it's not to say that you can't do anything. That's kind of a misnomer, but a lot of people think, well, Mike, it's just fatigue. Get up. You can get up and do it. What's wrong? Come on, buck up, camper. Well, I'm telling you, you can't. It was so devastating. I love listening to music, and I couldn't even be bothered to get up off the couch. My computer's right there, and hit the button for music. You're foggy. You've got this, how do you say it? It's just this fog over you. It's kind of a zombie-ish feeling, and it was just freaking terrible. And I'll tell you what, to be honest with you, if I would have had to live out the rest of my life, with this fatigue, let's just say I wouldn't have done it. That's how bad it was. That's how bad it was. So what happened, this is gonna seem strange. All I can tell you is what happened with me. So I mentioned this before in a video last year, about the same time. So I had a little night of, let's say, debauchery, and I had a little accident, and I basically fell back and broke my ribs. Now, and I knew I broke them, as you know, like as soon as I did it, and it was terrible. But guess what it did? It literally, from that point of breaking my ribs, it totally, no more long COVID. So it's like one pain replaced another one. I mean, I have heard of that before, but that's exactly how I got rid of my long COVID, is by breaking my ribs. And I'll tell you what, I would break a rib anytime, as opposed to this fatigue thing I had. Little note, there's our fire station. We have one fire truck and it seems to be gone. So the other thing that was going on at really the same time is I had some other things going on in my body. I had some very, very bad inflammation, and it was affecting my elbows, my shoulders. I had to wear wristbands. My hair wouldn't grow. My hair stopped growing. I would get up and go to the bathroom 7 times a night, you know, 1 teaspoon at a time. I really thought that I was just, okay, this is old age. It's, you know, I got to accept it. I would shuffle, when I got up, I would just shuffle around. I could shuffle to the gym, amazingly so, but my lifts started going down. My hair still wasn't growing. Everything was just going bad. And I just, okay, so this place, just real quick, this is a new place. In the last 2 Saturdays, we've had our gringo socials here. They make some hamburgers and we all meet up here, drink beers, talk shit, tell stories. So we've been kind of starting those up again, these little gringo socials. So that's where we've had it the last couple Saturdays. So anyway, I had all these things going on, and I was kind of chalking it up to, yeah, I'm just getting old. The hair thing was a little weird. Come to find out, I'm not going to get involved with my whole medical history, but I got rid of it over time. I did some things, seemed to help, but what's happened? Oh, I just want to tell you, a year ago, if you don't believe me, I'm gonna put the link in the description. I made a video about last year that I looked so bad, and I remember this video. I had a very difficult time doing it. I had to start over like 100 times. I was getting frustrated. I looked terrible in it. It looks like I'm about to die. I look frail, and I was almost crying to make that video. I could not get it out. I couldn't remember the words. It was, I eked it out. But if you look at the video, I think I probably weigh about 175 in that video. I look like shit. I look like I'm all pale, and that's how I felt. So anyway, what's been happening the last few months? Thank you. So what's been happening the last few months is, I don't know, I've gotten back everything, man. I weigh 190 now, 190. My lifts are back to, you know, doing the stack on machines. I'm feeling good. My back is still a little messed up. I've always had back issues, so I've been strengthening that. I spent a lot of time in this liquor store. Yeah, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, my back. I've always had back issues, and the last time it was pretty bad too, and then combining that with the broken ribs. So I had a lot of, you know, when you're older, it takes a while to rebound. So my back is starting to get stronger. I still can't squat too much, but I can do other things. That's the Rainforest Cafe right there. That's where I go a lot of times on Sunday mornings to meet you guys that are in town. So if you're ever in town in La Fortuna and you want to meet up, that's usually where we go. So anyway, guys, you know what? I really thought I was just kind of done. And I don't know, it just feels good, I guess, maybe to like be alive, even in this kind of maybe screwed up little world that we're living in right now with some of the issues. But I couldn't be happier, at least personally. At least I can, you know, start attacking life again, like doing waterfall rappelling, going on hikes to the waterfall, which, did you see that video? That was fun. I'm gonna get run over, I can see that. So I just wanted to tell you the story because I was at a pretty dark place last year for sure, for just all these reasons. And man, when your hair's not growing and your wrists don't work and your elbows don't work, it gets a little disconcerting. All right, let's go through the park real quick. So I just wanted to say happy to be alive and happy to be at 190. Getting my weights back, curling the 50-pound dumbbells again. Woohoo! Man, we've had, just real quick, we've had beautiful weather here the last couple months. It should have been raining a little more because we usually have more rain during this time, but it's been really nice weather these last couple months. It just started to rain a few days ago, a little bit. As you can see, looking pretty good. The other thing that's interesting about, you know, with COVID supposedly kind of disappearing slowly, I've never seen that the Ticos are actually wearing more masks than ever. It's kind of strange. You know, they wear them in their cars, they're wearing them outside walking, a lot more than they were before. Now, a lot of people you're seeing not wearing masks are tourists right now, like there. So I found that was kind of, well, it's kind of sad to me, but kind of interesting. All right, man, so I'm at D'Angelo's. Got to do some editing. I'm to do something with my life. I just wanted to share, man. I hope everything is going, oh, that's what I wanted to say. You know, I hope you stuck around for this long. You know what got me through last year? My obligation to making videos, and you guys, with your support and I don't know, you're just ongoing support and your comments and stuff kind of kept me going, man, and I totally appreciate that. So, man, I just want to say thanks. Much love to all you guys, man. I know who you are. Trust me, when you guys comment on the videos, I recognize, and I appreciate you guys doing that, man. So, anyway, time to get my work on. I'm Michael Allen, travelcostarica.com. Peace, guys. That helped me. I needed to say that. Hey, if I can't tell you guys, who else am I going to tell? You're like my only friends. Ciao.